This is the Real Eyes Recognize podcast.
Now your hosts, Dustin Gutkowski and UFC fighter Kevin Holland.
This is season 3, right?
Episode number 23, actually. Fun fact.
So, what I was thinking was, I'm feeling fucking good right now. I'm feeling like we're about to start really rolling.
We're rolling.
Yeah. So, I think we scratched season 1. I think we scratched season 2. I think we scratched the idea of season 3. And we just start off like this. Episode 23, and we're jumping like Jordan.
Let's go. And Jordan, that's how, and we saw Air today. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
And we're rolling. We got to get that together.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Let's go. Jordan, that was perfect. So here we are. Fuck season 1, fuck season 2, fuck season 3. It's the Jordan episode. We're coming live. Real Eyes Recognize. And Kevin Holland's feeling himself. He's feeling good. Let's go. We got a lot to talk about today. A lot to talk about.
We do.
Then you got brought to you by MMA Junkie to get all your news. Shout out to MMA Junkie.
I'm ready. I got MMA Junkie right in front of me today.
I got a question. I'm going to get this started off. We were talking about this. Sorry, microphone. We were talking about this earlier. What is the craziest thing you've ever done in high school?
Craziest thing I ever did in high school.
Legal. We don't want to.
Legal?
Well, yeah, because let's keep it. It could be illegal, but you know.
I mean, the craziest thing would have to be when I got kicked out of high school for headbutting the security guard.
That's solid.
It doesn't get like.
Who would have thought that?
You know what I mean? And
did he deserve it?
It's illegal, and I already went to juvie for it. So therefore, bada bing, bada
Bada
bang.
boom.
It's already done.
What, did he deserve it? No. He goes, nah.
He was my buddy. I didn't even mean to do it. He just grabbed me from behind and boom.
He's out. I was wondering.
Chipped his tooth.
Ooh, Luke Rockhold? I didn't know Luke Rockhold was
exactly. I was thinking that. Speaking of chip tooth, and it's sentimental to me because we've been in each other's DMs and we go back and forth.
Good or bad?
Mainly bad.
Mainly bad?
Yeah. So it was funny. It was right around the time he was coming back. I was coming off those 2 losses. Fucking, Brunson inventory, right? He was coming back. I thought that was gonna be a great fight at 85 for me.
Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I think back, he said he was gonna strike with me. He probably would have humped me. So probably wouldn't have been that good of a fight. He's a big guy too, right? But now I look how Mike Perry just did him.
Bro.
In bare knuckle boxing, and I'm like, I'd have been okay.
Bro. If he would have stood with you, you'd been okay. I don't think he would have stood with you long because I think he would have knocked him out.
Yeah, I think I would have KO'd him.
Yeah, look, I'm not talking shit on Luke because you get your fucking teeth literally knocked out and cracked. That's a different world. Like, that had to hurt. But so speaking of bare knuckle, Mike Perry, though, bro, he's like found a home.
Bro.
I thought he was going to be done after his little, where was he at? In like Lubbock or Texas or something when he got into like a bar fight with that old man.
Bro.
But I thought he was done. I thought it was like, that was it. And that guy, and I feel like he's coming into his own, like just with the,
bro.
It's not an act. It's who he is.
Yeah, and he's a good entertainer.
Yep.
He's really a soul brother.
Yeah, Mike Perry, Platinum Perry, bro. He's legit. And
he's black. He's black.
He got a little bit.
He's black.
Yeah, 100%. He's got the card.
Man, I feel like people don't want to say it. People don't want to give him his respect. I'm going to say it right here, right now. I'm going to give Mike Perry a black card.
He needs it. He probably already got it.
Card.
He's like the Conor McGregor. He's like the...
If they haven't gave it to him, I'm here to tell you right now.
Then he's got it.
I give it to him. And if we need 2 more other black people to sign it, I got 2.
Hey, Mike Perry, you're coming on the podcast. Because that's as real as it fucking gets.
He's black.
And it's who he is. He's black. He ain't cracker. He's going to Blacker Barrel, not Cracker Barrel.
He going to Soul Food.
You got to. I think. Do you think that him, like his personality, shining through at bare knuckle, whatever it is? Maybe bare knuckle, maybe it's not. But I feel like it's helping him as a fighter.
That sport's made for him.
Yeah.
I mean, people say it's like a tough man sport. I mean, but you got to know how to bang too.
Yeah.
Perry knows how to bang, right? Maybe MMA isn't fully his game, right? Maybe gloved up boxing isn't fully his game, right? Maybe you don't want to see him go over to K1 kickboxing. I mean, you want to see him do whatever the fuck he wants to do because he's fun to watch. But I think a sport like bare knuckle, where it's a little bit of craft and it definitely has a lot of heart. It's made for a guy like Mike.
You gotta be a tough dude.
It's not made for somebody who wants to go out and have an acting career or a modeling career. Luke Rockhold. Yeah. Like as soon as he took the fight, I was like, "What the fuck are you thinking?" You know what I mean? It's like Mike Perry's gonna eat that shit and then beat you the fuck up.
Literally knocked his teeth out. Made him like not quit in a disrespectful way, but like took the mouthpiece out. He was done.
So I'm not really good, you know what I mean, at all these vocabulary words and shit, but would it be good for me to say it was very naive of him to think that he can go in there and beat fucking Mike Perry and
the
bare knuckle boxing?
Episode number 23, the Webster edition. We're coming through. What do you think? What do you think about Conor McGregor? First of all, he brought his own whiskey to the crowd. So shout out the double champ does whatever the fuck the double champ wants.
Yeah,
but he was out there jacked, drinking, slamming whiskey.
Yeah,
you think that fight happens? And
no,
at all, anywhere? Besides the street,
maybe boxing.
Yeah,
maybe like if they were like to put on gloves and box. I mean, I think if you even told Conor you'd do it in 4-ounce gloves and just box him, kickboxing bout. There's plenty of ways it can happen, but bare knuckle, no.
Bro, would you ever do bare knuckle?
No,
dude, fuck that. No way.
Me and Luke, we had some back and forth, and he goes, how about me and you do a bare knuckle kickboxing bout, and tell Daddy Dana to let you go. I said, look, first and foremost, it's Uncle Dana.
Yeah, I thought
get your fucking vocabulary straight here, buddy.
Yeah, read a fucking dictionary.
Webster. Yeah, right. Yeah. And then I was like, fuck no, I'm not doing bare knuckle anything. You know what I mean? No. Maybe one day when I get old, you know what I mean, and I'm not doing, number one promotion to fight for in the world, maybe then I'll, if I still need money, and I'm hurting and shit, I'll go do, bare knuckle after I've already retired from, and complaining about money.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I don't complain about the money, and when I retire, I don't plan on fighting bare anything. No bare ass, no bare knuckle, no bare heads, no nothing.
Bare ass OnlyFans, that might be something.
Well, it could be. Speaking of bare ass, how about the slap ass competition?
Wait, there's a slap ass competition? Shut up. Stop it.
You know who brought this up to me? My mom.
Your mom brought us slap ass?
She wants to know why is it only girls. So... I doubt it, but Dana, if you're watching this, my mom told me to ask you, why don't you have an ass slapping competition with more than just girls? And I don't even think it's your competition, period. But mom told me to ask, so I'm asking.
I'm just trying. I'm trying to visualize it, but I don't want to because I feel like.
And I DM the boss about a lot of shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I'm not DMing him.
Hey, could two dudes slap each other's ass?
Yeah, I'm not doing
that. I'm out on that. I didn't know that. I'm out. I don't want to do that.
Speaking of that, if it was me and you, who do you think would win?
And what? Slap ass? Hey, bro. I don't know. I feel like I would win on a slap ass contest.
I feel like you would win too, because once you lift your hand and slap my ass, I'd tap out.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm like, come on and get it, bro.
So who do you think wins out of the Cozy Bros? Little Cozy or Big Cozy? Isn't the Little Cozy the Big Cozy?
Yeah, Little Cozy, Big Cozy. I feel like Little Cozy is a crafty veteran. He pulls some ninja shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
What descent is his old lady?
What descent is his old lady?
Yeah, what race is she?
Mexican. What? I think he's still on the west side. I was like, what is it?
Upside down, too.
What does Mormon have to do with it, bro?
He's Mexicana? Yeah. I got a Mexicana myself, so I know all about that. So I think that you absolutely destroy him in the ass slapping competition.
Yeah, because if not, you're getting destroyed when you get home. Poor Cozy, bro.
Shout out to the cameraman here.
They hold it down.
Film guy. Shout out to him. He's he'll fuck his brother up. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go home and practice on my wife later.
Shit. Don't practice on me and we're good to go.
No, we're not. Hey, bro, no, I love you to death. But we're not doing any ass slapping. That's weird. What about what was Mendez and Alvarez, two ex-UFC guys?
You know what? So I didn't watch.
I didn't watch it.
Bare knuckle fight, but from what I hear, it was fantastic. And then for Eddie to point out Conor after him calling out the uppercut combo, it's fucking awesome. It's like a little bit of friendship, a little bit of maybe just understanding, mutual respect outside of the cage. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like I like it's pretty cool to see that. You know what I mean? It's like they had a hard time getting ready for the fight. And, now that it's over and done. Things have been settled, it's like uppercut, boom,
yeah, but he landed.
Good shit, buddy.
Connor's so smart when it comes to the game, though. You see that all the time when he.
I'm curious to see this Ultimate Fighter, the house. You know, him versus Chandler. I think Chandler probably is a great coach.
Yeah.
He seems real intelligent. You know what I mean? It was that intellectual. You know what I'm saying?
Electrical? Is that like electrician?
I was trying to be big. I was trying to be big here.
I know.
I'm gonna eat more Skittles and let you talk more.
I have a couple words. I've made up. What was it? Nernin?
What's that?
Nernin. I don't. It's like you're just nerning.
You made it. You gotta create
it's like you're nerning. You're just doing shit. Like, hey, we're nerning tonight. We're going hard. We're nerning. No, really, I made a word. I
ain't gonna lie, I'm nerding on these Skittles.
Good nerding. You're like, yeah, they're good. You're like, what are you doing? Nerding, bro. You're nerding, baby.
What's that real life?
I was like, hey, but slamming whiskey. I want to see Conor back, man. Conor, like, let's not say he made UFC or MMA, but he put so many things on the map. People, oh well, no, listen,
he brought fire to this shit.
100%, and he's like, what is it? 6, 7 of the top pay-per-views or whatever it is. Like he owns most of them. He's great for the sport. He's eyes on the sport. It's who he is.
And I think he's 2 of 3 on fight nights. I don't know.
Yeah, he's not fight nights. I'm talking about. I know who number 1 is. Fun fact. Yeah,
but I love to see him back too.
Yeah.
I remember, when Dustin got him, I was devastated.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Dustin fan as well. Dustin's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Which see Conor slap. I was like, oh no.
Snap his leg. Can you ever recover for that? Who's? I mean, unfortunately, like look at Silver. I mean, but he was never the same after. What is he like 1-8 after that or something like 1-8-1 or some crap? It was crazy.
Good boxing record though.
Got beat by Jake Paul. It sucks because Silva's actually my favorite MMA fighter of all time, and I hate to see him go out that way.
It was a close fight.
Yeah, it's
a Jake Paul fight.
It sucks to see him. I want to see Conor back in the sport, but
what about Conor versus Jake Paul? Boxing,
man. Well, that's what I was gonna say. The next question: what do you think he comes out at? He ain't making 155. There's no way. Conor, yeah, again.
I think he could.
It's 170. I know another guy at 170. I think that'd be an ultimate clash at 170.
I mean, I think he can make 55 if he really wanted to. Does he want to is the question.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like he's still fighting. He still wants to fight at least, and he has all the money in the road.
Yeah.
He just really enjoys the sport and shit like that. And of course, I'd like to see him fight again, but I also wouldn't like to see him get hurt.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't like to see him lose, the mischief about him and the things that he's doing. Yeah, you know, it's like I would like to see that once more. It's like I wish he would have stopped after the Donald Cerrone fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that would have been nice. You know what I mean? A hell of a win. And just kind of like long hair mob boss shit. Just
keep making your money go.
Sail off into the fucking sunset, and just do your businesses and shit like that. But I mean, one thing about fighting is it's addicting, and it's like once you get addicted to it, it's like it's hard to stop. So
here we are.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jake Paul, if he did, what about your boy Nate Diaz? I know we tried to get Nick Diaz to do the BMF belt. Nope. Yeah. Jorge's actually said that he doesn't know if he's retired. So Jorge would be a good BMF for a fight to come out because that's a good. That to me, I feel like that's a headliner of a fight night card for the BMF, like you and Jorge. But off that, Nate Diaz charges. What are your thoughts on that? And
it's self-defense.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like guy came at him, self-defense, straight up. I mean, that's how I feel.
Why was Logan Paul going after him though? That's what I didn't understand.
It's like, and that was really Logan Paul, right?
It looked just like him. It's like the what did he?
It was not Logan Paul. That's what he goes by.
Oh.
He goes by not Logan Paul.
He goes by not Logan Paul. See, the guy's looking for fame. He's looking for clout.
So it's not Logan Paul.
No, it's Logan Paul's lookalike.
So it's not Logan Paul.
No, not Logan Paul. Not Logan Paul.
So it's not Logan Paul.
Yes, that's what he goes by.
Okay, so it is Logan Paul or it's not Logan Paul?
Not Logan Paul.
So it wasn't Logan Paul that he choked out.
No, it's his lookalike brother, but not Jake Paul to be confused.
So it was not Logan. It was not Logan Paul that he choked out, but it was not Logan Paul that he choked out.
Yes, exactly. Okay. For the people following along at home, one time.
Yeah, one more time.
One more, not Logan Paul.
Yeah, it was not Logan Paul that he choked out, but it was not Logan Paul that he choked out.
Try that one for on size.
Yeah.
Can
you guys put those bubbles on top of that one right there? That might be hard to do. It might be easier to put the bubbles than it was to say it. What if you put the bubbles backwards to what I said it and make people fucking really twist their brain up?
Stop it.
Look at that.
Stop.
Look at that.
Not anymore, bro. He's 1-1, motherfucker.
That wasn't boxing. That was fucking bare knuckle MMA.
Jiu-jitsu.
Have you seen bare knuckle MMA yet?
There's a bare knuckle MMA?
Yeah. I think Jorge is coming out with it.
Is that his fight?
I think so.
Really?
I think he's going to have an event with a mix between bare knuckle boxing and bare knuckle MMA.
That's crazy. No, that's crazy.
That's fucking raw.
Well, we couldn't go see it anyways, but...
I mean, that's fucking raw.
He's just fucking guy said...
Bro.
Yeah. Haters in the building, bro.
I'm going to watch that shit on pay-per-view.
Yeah. I'm gonna bootleg it. I ain't paying for that. Hey,
I might be banned from watching that shit on pay-per-view.
yeah. Hey, you're gonna try to order it. I'll give you a code. I'll give you like a Netflix account. It's gotta be a pay-per-view account.
What the fuck do you put on these Skittles?
I think sugar.
Nah, these niggas put some shit on these.
That's why they leave them here and they don't eat them. They got a separate bag over there. I'm gonna get some. I've been trying to eat right, but that's not bro.
Hey, I never said I wanted to share.
I didn't ask.
Oh, goddamn.
Hey, don't fuck with a fat boy and the Skittles, bro. Come on with it.
I thought y'all had more
But listen, I ain't gonna run up on you. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm just like, I'm gonna talk some shit on this side.
Because I'm not Logan Paul your ass.
But listen, so I just want to know how the fuck did he get arrested for that? That's such bullshit.
So, little off subject from bare knuckle, street fights, not Logan Paul. Fuck, sucks for that guy. He's not even Logan Paul and he got choked out.
He got choked out.
Francis Cejudo. 400 days. Now it might be like 401 or 402 since I seen the post. But inactive. By the time the video drops, it might be like 404, 405. Right? Inactive since he's last fought. Right? So last time he fought was Cyril Gane.
Yep.
Who now has taken another loss since then. Has won since then and has lost since then. 2 fights since then. High profile fights on top of that. We may say so. John Jones is back. Takes everything this man has worked for in the past, I don't know how many years.
Yeah, you don't even remember Francis now.
It's like, you know, and I like what Francis does to people.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like, fuck, it sucks to be, and it's like, if you weren't happy with what you were getting paid before, now you're not making nothing at all. You're sitting at home.
Yeah.
It's been over a year. You have no money coming in, and it's like, and you're getting stalemated by all these companies. He's saying, like, you know, the two-faced thing that's going on here. He feels like it's two-faced. They say one thing, and then it's another thing. It's like, you can't have a deal inked out before you leave the company, but it's like, is the grass truly greener on the other side?
No. Like, that's the, like, I saw today, was it today or yesterday? He asked for 20 million plus or whatever, or turned down their offer for one championship of 20 million plus. And they were like, he was asking for all this crazy stuff, and they walked away. So now you have Bellator said no, right? I don't remember if Bare Knuckle did or not, but I know what Bellator said no. What was it? Bare Knuckle said no. One championship. So who's left? And so where are you going to go? And then the grass isn't always green, but we deal with that. It's, you know, look, man, Dana's a boss, man. Look what he's done. Like, he's built an empire, right? Like, credit to him, whether you agree with everything he does, whether you don't. Hey, man, he's built an empire. And at the end of the day, like, if you want to get paid, you're going to get paid what you're worth. And a lot of times people think that, oh, well, look what they don't look at what other people do to them. They just look at, well, look what I did for the UFC. Look what I did. But the crazy part is, man, UFC was around before you, and it's going to be around after you, right? Yeah. And so look at Conor. People were like, when Conor doesn't come, it's going to fall apart. It's not. There's going to be a new star come in. It's the way it always is. There's faces, right? When you know, what was it, like GSP left, you had like Anderson Silva, you know, and then you had, you know, John Jones. Like, you have the stars, Conor McGregor. It's not saying that Conor McGregor is probably the biggest star I've ever seen, but Dana runs a great business. He runs great venues. He runs great business. And again, like, oh yeah, could he do things better? Man, absolutely. But there's not a money tree in the back where Dana could just be like, oh, I don't want to pay you, right? He's going to pay guys to put butts in the seats. That's why, look what you said. I've never heard you bash UFC. You've gotten upset about certain things, but you've never bashed. And what did you say on here? You're like, I'm not complaining about the money.
No.
Right? At all.
I'm happy. I mean, my biggest thing, especially when you're on like a lower level, you get the opportunity to, and they offer you a fight, you got to try and take as many as you can, because that's how you get paid. You know, it's like, it's not always going to be the best fight for you, but it's your job to be ready. It's your job to be the best that you can, because, I mean, you know where the fuck you're fighting at. You're fighting in top-tier organization, best organization, right?
Yep.
So you know you're going to be fighting top-tier fighters, best fighters, right? It's like, granted, there's a few people outside the organization that are fucking fantastic, and you'll love to see how they do inside the organization, but it's something about fighting in this organization that's just a little bit different. You know? So it's like, I don't know, man. You just got to show up and go to work. If I was an electrician, you know what I mean? I'd have to work 6-7 days a week, you know what I mean? And I would only see a check either Friday or every other Friday.
Same shit every day.
Yeah, if I'm one of those big dogs on the yard, I know what I'm getting paid every month, but there's no guarantee how many hours I'm going to work, you know what I mean? And so the salary is the salary, and those guys can only make so much a year, you know what I mean? And it's like, with fighting, though, your contract is your contract, and your contract can continuously go up.
Yep. You get outside endorsements.
And it's like, only way it's going down is if your ass is getting fired. You know what I mean? So you're doing really good here. You just got to want to show up to work, you know, and showing up to the job and not wanting to take advantage of the big jobs will never work for you, right? So it's like same thing with UFC. You can go train all the fuck you want, but when the boss tells you to do something that might be like a little bit outside of your field, you got to be willing to do that if you want that pay raise, right? So when the people call you for a fight or people say you need to do this or that, you got to do that continuously to continue to get the pay raise or something like that. That's how I went about it. So being inactive and not getting paid and then losing out on big deals, which could later on mean that wherever else you decide to try and go, they already know they don't have to match that $20 million offer anymore.
Yeah, it's
they don't
not
have
there.
to match a $15 million offer anymore. It's like maybe you have to even circle back the block to where you once were, and they're going to pay a little less than what they were paying you originally because A, you didn't seem grateful, and B, they know nobody else is paying you.
And there's no offers out. And it goes, look,
It sucks.
we have guys here at Results that first year started, made 30, 40,000. We have 3 guys projecting over 300,000, but they've all been here multiple years, right? Because what they've done, they put in their time, they did stuff, and look, it's easy. If you make your boss's life easier, he's going to in turn make your life even easier because it's that trust factor. And look, I think one of the biggest problems with athletes now is their social media, man, their marketing ability, because UFC gives you the ultimate platform, right? They put you in front of everybody. When you have a fight, they promote you. All their branding is top notch. Like, they have a uniform, they run it great. Yeah, could you knock them about, well, I can't put a logo on the shorts? But in the grand scheme of things, like, you can get bigger endorsements outside of it with them, right? But here's they give you a platform to market yourself, and I don't feel like UFC, especially UFC, they don't take advantage of it, and that's why guys have become superstars, like absolute fuck. Like, look at Conor. Conor did a phenomenal job at marketing himself. He's all over social media,
in and
right?
outside. Yeah,
we're in an attention-based world. If I can't see you, and let's just use an example as, you know, like, let's just say use Francis, like you said, nobody's seen him, so I don't want to pay to watch him. But if I'm scrolling social media and all I'm seeing is Conor McGregor, he's replying to tweets, he's posting on Instagram, he's on Facebook, he's making videos, he's vlogging his stuff, he's showing his training camps. I want to watch that guy fight because I'm familiar with him. The guy that never posts, the guy that doesn't have anything, doesn't film any content, why would I want to watch him fight? I don't know who he is. Yeah. And that's why, like, guys like, why is Patty getting all his money? Look at this shit. Like, we do a podcast. It's not easy. We both have stuff going on. We both have families. We have kids.
And he's consistent.
He's always with it. But people know who he is.
And it's really, really fucking good, mate.
And if you don't fucking like him, mate,
it's fucking wonderful.
You want to see him lose if you don't like him, and you want to see him win if you do. So either way, you're tuning in. Jake Paul.
I think he's a great guy. You know, lungs of steel. I want to see him win.
Exactly.
Anybody with lungs of steel, I want to see you win.
You want to see any guy that goes around and picks up dog shit in someone's yard because they're dog shit in the middle of the night, rings the doorbell. Dude, I want to see that guy fight. Like, I'm like, I like that guy. And
speaking of that, I flipped. This fucking trucker was driving in my neighborhood, and he flipped the cigarette butt out because I told him to move, and I guess he was mad. So I picked the cigarette butt back out, opened his door up, and flicked it back at him, and said, "Fuck, get the fuck out of here, fool." Since then, no more truck drivers have parked on the fucking street. It's been wonderful.
Ooh, would you have felt bad if, like, the truck would have caught on fire?
Fuck no.
Shouldn't
be littering in the fucking street.
Yeah, we just, like, was it Dallas TV?
Yeah,
like,
like, cement truck, fucking cement explodes everywhere.
Takes down the fucking school.
You know what I mean? It's like, all I would have did was grab a sheet and put it over my old school. Like, no!
It didn't happen. Oh, God. What else we got?
Oh, let me look at MMA Junkie.
We got... What about,
shout out to MMA Junkie, bro.
For all the news. Oh, hey, what about Tank Davis and Garcia? Holy shit!
Oh yeah, that was fire.
Dude, shit. All that stuff came out that he had a mole. All the stuff came out that he had an injury. But it's like, I don't know, man. I think you got hit by Tank. You got literally hit by a fucking tank, and you didn't want no more. It's different.
Yeah, I didn't know what to say about it, dude. Dude took the body shot, didn't stand back up. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Either the fight's fixed or the nigga's a bitch. One or the other.
I thought he thought he quit.
It's like, you know, it's like, and I shouldn't say shit like that. You know what I mean? The body shot probably hurt him. You know what I mean? It probably really hurt.
Just kidding. Yeah.
You know, it's like, I don't know. It's like, I'm not there. What the fuck do I know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, but it's like Wonder Boy kicked the fuck out of my stomach, and if they would have told me I could have took a knee for 6 seconds, boy, I would have took all 6 and would have stood up before 8 or 9 even thought about coming in that nigga's head. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but if you would have told me for 6 seconds, I could have went down here and told myself, it's not a fart, it's shit, Kev, don't do it, I would have stood back up and been like, all right, I'm good to go. But, you know, it maybe Wonder Boy's kick is not a tank fucking body shot. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be the one to find out, so let me just shut the fuck up, right? You know what I mean?
It looked
Rough
weird
for
that he
guy.
got up right away. Like,
Yeah, it's like as soon as the 10 count was
over.
over, you're like, oh yeah, I'm good. No, you're not good.
And then he was like, "Oh, I had an injury like, look, if he really did have a rib injury and he got hit there, okay, I
Should have
get
called
it."
out. Should have told him you didn't want to fight that week. You know, give me a couple extra weeks. My rib hurts. It's like, I don't know.
This is coming from the guy that couldn't get a glove on 5 minutes before his fight, so
yeah.
fought one-handed. But hey,
Should have told him your hand was
Yeah,
hurt. You know what I mean? It's like there's no excuses. Like, you know, it's like excuses sound better if you win the fight. Oh man, I had all these things going on with me and I still won.
Yeah.
It sounds fantastic. I'm here to tell you right now. It's like you got problems going on with you, and you go and you fucking. I brought one time. I was like, man, I had this and that going on in the fight, bro. Let me make it. 15 minutes later, it was the longest comment thread I've ever had. I delete my comment. Like, man, let me shut up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say this
Just
anymore.
eat it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, just take it. This is what it is. You know what I mean? You got beat. You got your ass whooped. You know, it's like people go, well, I didn't lose that bad. You got your ass whooped.
Yeah, you lost.
Like, I
Lost
don't
and
care
lost.
if you lost by this much. You got your ass whooped.
Yep.
Pure point blank. You know what I mean? It's like 20 years from now, they're gonna look at the scorecard and it's gonna say L.
Yeah, take a fucking ugly win over a pretty loss. It just don't exist. You lost. It is what it is.
I'll take a pretty loss
Oh, he
over an
didn't.
ugly loss.
That's true. But a pretty win. A loss, but it's still a loss, right?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's like you go home, you got stitches and shit. You know,
Yeah.
and it's like I lost to Chimaev. He didn't hit me. I didn't hit him. You know what I mean? It's like
There were 0 strikes landed.
I felt like it was a jiu-jitsu match.
That's the most Kevin
I
Holland
was
thing.
okay with it. It was like people were like, "You should be very mad." It's like I am, but I'm not hurting.
Yeah,
You know, and that's okay with me. You know, it's like you guys don't know how it feels to be hurting after some of these fights. It's like, and I'm not hurting right now.
Tell me you're Kevin Holland without. This is the most Kevin Holland, like no
I'm
punches. But that's like, you know what? That sucks, but that's respect to you. He didn't want to strike with you, which
I'm cool with it, bro.
Yeah,
You ever
you
get
got
hit?
paid.
You ever get hit in the jaw and you can't eat Skittles while you're on the podcast?
I don't want to find out. No.
After one, bro, I wouldn't be able to eat
Yeah.
fucking Skittles after
Yeah,
the
that
podcast.
would suck.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like it's a lot of strikes taken to get hit with. It's like if you're just gonna choke me, it's like kinky shit in the bedroom. Come with it.
Yeah, it's just.
I know what he likes.
But even then, what did you say? You were like, you had surgery on your hand. You had fucking pins in there. But even after the Wonder Boy fight, you were like, hey man, I stood up. There was a lot. Why did you let him up? Right? You should have went down. And you're like, yeah, I fucked up, but that was my L. I lost. Like at the end of the day, they're like, fight of the night is the greatest fight I've ever seen. Doesn't matter. I lost. Like you made no excuses. You're like, my hand was shattered the first round, and you still fought 3 more rounds after the first, and still, no, I'm good now. I'm trying to lose some weight. I'm trying to be fat. That's my new goal.
You ate like 3 and start sweating.
I did because I felt bad. I'll be honest with you. I was like, this is why I'm fat. I have no self-discipline when it comes to Skittles and candy. It's just horrible, man. And I try to blame the kids, but the kids aren't here. You know what I mean? It's like I always tell the kids, like, oh, hey, don't order that ice cream that I bought, right? Dude, it's horrible. That's dad life.
I can help you get skinny.
Dude, I'm working on it. I'm actually shout out to Suge. I'm starting a camp with Suge when I get back.
You know what? I was gonna talk shit, but Suge's good people, so I'm gonna let Suge make it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just his birthday the other day, so shout out to Suge.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Coach Suge.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do a camp with him, and I'm probably gonna regret it. But I've been working out every morning, and I'm trying to eat better, and obviously that fucking failed.
I'm sure you don't want to put it in your mouth.
Only after an ass slapping contest.
Don't do that. We're on TV. We're on TV does it.
Well, if you're gonna,
That's a big black thing right in front of you.
God damn it. Solid.
I need that meme.
Don't do that. Don't stop it, guys. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. We're not doing that. What else we have? Oh,
This weekend.
yeah, your favorite 125 or Triple C is fighting.
So
Was that too?
I need your prediction for the fight. Co-man and man. Everything else.
Yeah.
If one of my Bryce Mitchell's off the card,
Carno
injured.
sucks.
What?
Yeah,
I don't know what
yeah,
happened,
I
Bryce, but I fucking hope you get good real quick.
Yeah.
Speedy recover, brother. I ain't forgot about the fucking squirrels. We ain't forgot about Sasquatch. And we ain't forgot about Blackerburl.
If you're injured, hey, by the way, we're gonna go through the scorecard. But by the way, we're going to Miami next week. We're going to Cali in a month, and we're going to International Fight Week, so road trip. Maybe on the way we stop. Hey, Bryce, dude, I love Bryce. Bryce is the guy, bro. He's with good
Are we
people.
taking the van to Miami?
We can do whatever we want. We're like the double champ when it comes to podcasts. The double champ podcast can do whatever the fuck the double. I don't know how to say that. Yeah, we can do that. I got excited. We're going to Miami.
It's up to you, brother. We need to book an Airbnb, and we need to book a flight. I'm gonna be off the water. You want to be off the water?
Yes, 100%.
We're gonna be at a club. We shouldn't say what club we're gonna be at. We have ops out there. We have ops out there.
I'm gonna be at church. I'm gonna be at church. What?
I might not go.
Neither.
Tell you what, you paint your face black, I paint my face white. You be Kevin, I be Dustin.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. I'm down.
We should probably delete that out. I'm gonna get
Oh.
censored all around the road
Yeah,
for that
you're gonna-
shit. Fucking blackface.
So we're going to Miami. We're going to Cali.
I like how you
International
just
Fight Week.
blew
Yeah,
past that.
I'm like, hey.
We're
Going out there. Bryce, get better. But to go back to the fight, we did when we had Blanchfield on. We got her a pair of J's, her first J's. We got Marab, some down in San Antonio. Shout out to Marab, Cardio King.
Yeah.
And if Triple C loses or wins, I'd say we give him a pair of heels because you did tell me he needed a pair of heels last time. So we could give him a pair of heels if we like. But in all seriousness, I think Aljo dominates him. I think he's got that unique style. You call it jiu-jitsu wrestling. He just gets on your back and it just makes your life hell.
Yeah, backpack from hell.
I think Triple C, obviously, look, man, he's a double champ. Like, just talking shit. Triple C is a guy selling fights.
So Triple C turns into Dora the Explorer and gets a backpack put on.
It's over.
Backpack.
I think he beats him up.
Backpack.
He's over.
Over
It's going.
everybody's head right
He's
there.
going to go hiking with Aljo on his back. I think it goes. I think the first round's close. They probably stand up, but I think second round Aljo gets him down and just puts in that work on him and finishes it.
I think it's a really good fight. I think it's a really good fight. You know, it's like Triple C, very smart fighter.
Yep.
Aljo, I think Aljo's bigger. I think he's a little bit more athletic, and he has that backpack ability that's just really dangerous. And even really good wrestlers or people who understand the game, they still seem to get backpacked by him because maybe it's just something. You know, it's like when you understand a lot, there's still some things that you don't understand, and when those one thing that you don't understand comes around, it becomes hard to deal with until you figure out how to deal with it, and it might be too late. So, Aljo's a very good pick for that fight.
And I don't trust guys.
But
like
if I'm
that.
a betting man,
But you're not. But if you were. But if you're
I
not.
was, I wouldn't know who to bet on, to be honest with you. You know what I mean?
If you had to bet a bag of Skittles straight up, because you're not allowed to bet on UFC, bag of Skittles straight up.
Let's talk about this, though. Let's talk about this. Are we talking about Skittles in the real world where I can go hop in my car and go get another bag of
Nope.
Skittles?
It's the last bag of Skittles.
Oh.
It's on the line.
Jailhouse Skittles.
Yeah, this is like you got to get a
Fun
soup.
size.
Soup. Like we're doing a spread. And the dessert Skittles, the last pack, commissary's over. This is it. No more money on the books.
We're in jail right now, right?
Yeah, we're in jail.
Oh, I'm going with Aljo because if I don't, then all the Mexicans are going to be like, yeah, good job, Primo. But then all the black guys are going to beat me up because I fucking went for, you know what I mean?
You
The
guys-
other guys. So, yeah, I'll go for Aljo. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm saving my life and my Skittles.
There you go. I still think he wins. I think he has it.
Co-main.
I
I think we're all going to go Burns because
like
we're Burns
man.
fans.
I like Burns. I think Burns is legit. I like Burns, but I think he gets it done. I think he's coming into his own. I mean, his loss was he lost to Usman in his prime, right? Usman was there, and I thought he rocked Usman at first. I think he got too excited and just spent himself when he hit him in that first round. He was
Yeah, he
kind of
probably
clipping
did.
him,
Probably
and
did.
he got too excited and lost. And then he lost
And
to
then he had a
Jamahal.
great fight against Jamahal.
Yeah, went the fucking war, and I think he comes in as well. I think he wins. I think he takes him, whether it takes place in the stand up or the ground. I think he wins. I think he's too.
I agree. I think he's better on the ground, and I think he's definitely better on the feet. Bilal's been working with Khabib in them though, so that could help him a lot. He looked really good against Brady, but it's like Burns is a very active person, experience and all that stuff. It's like I think Bilal comes into some of these fights, and with the experience he has, he puts it on people, but he doesn't have that against Burns. I don't feel like he has the edge anywhere, but we shall find out, right?
We're about to find out.
We shall find out who was right and who was wrong. But we both agreed on both fights, so fuck.
Yeah,
it.
that kind of
We're
sucks.
either gonna be right or wrong.
Yeah, either we're gonna eat crow or we got.
And I'm not betting against Burns. I fuck with Burns.
So if you're gonna parlay, you parlay it with Sterling and Burns. Now, if you're gonna pick how Now we can get a little creative. How do you think Sterling's going to win? Is it going to be a decision? Is he going to 5 rounds?
I think. Ooh. Yeah, let's go to decision. I don't want to say Henry's getting finished. I ain't gonna disrespect Henry that bad.
Decision. I think it would be a decision. What about Burns?
Burns.
3. That's 3 round, right? Yeah, it's 3.
Yeah. I think decision again.
Both decisions. I can actually see. Yeah, I was thinking the Burns because Muhammad's tough, man. He's not. I don't see him getting just KO'd, but I could see another decision.
I got Burns by KO in the 3rd round.
There you go. Now we disagree. Yeah, I think decisions on both.
I think he clips him, fucking knocks his block off.
3rd round.
3rd round.
Let's go.
Knocked the fuck out. I think he hits him with a punch so fucking hard it looks like Debo on Friday.
And
you want some too, old man?
And he takes his bike. No, I don't want none. He takes his
fucking title shot. That's what he takes. He takes his title shot and rides off like it's a squeaky bike on Friday. You gonna put that sound skill?
We can put that. Geek, geek. What else do we have? Shout
out to Debo. R.I.P. man.
What was the other one? What was the other one we had? I know we got something else.
I think D's nuts.
International fight. We did not talk about these nuts.
Hey, no, for real though. Shout out to this though. You want to go to the barbecue or what?
Which barbecue?
So I can put my meat on your grill.
Fucking lame. Fuck this podcast. Fuck this podcast.
All right. Yeah. So I see Pereira kind of saying a little something about fucking. Pereira was saying something about, he KO'd Izzy here, he went on a stretcher, he did this there, he did that there. And then Izzy saying quality over quantity. But this is my thing. If it's quality over quantity,
yep.
It hasn't been done yet. If we're talking about quality over quantity in MMA, in the MMA world.
Yeah, it's 1-1.
Then it's just 1-1.
Yeah.
And you did it better, so it's over, right? But we're talking about overall, like as many times you guys fought, like what this fight means between you guys and stuff like that. This little feud. It's like it's 1-1 in MMA. We can settle it in MMA.
It needs to be run back.
And that'd be over with. But if we're talking about quality over quantity, it's like, yes, in MMA.
Yes,
your knockout was vicious. It's 4-ounce gloves. When you get a true knockout, that looks nice. It's like that was a cold-blooded knockout. But they both left out the same way. I think Pereira got up and walked out. Right? He didn't leave on a stretcher.
No,
I don't think he went to the hospital after. Right? He probably went to go get checked.
Yeah, I think he checked him.
I mean, but that's mandatory. It's not like he had to be hauled off.
Why
didn't he have to be hauled off once?
I think but why he did in his kickboxing?
If it's quality over quantity, when it comes to fighting, the more devastating, the more vicious, the more the one that it makes you feel like, oh my fucking God, is he still alive?
He had an oxygen mask in the ring.
Yeah,
That's no, and it's but Izzy wasn't. He's not the same fighter, right? So like, but I don't understand why.
From back then, no, fuck no. He's a complete different animal. In MMA, he's a fucking
one of the greatest ever.
Surgical. He's smart. Yeah. Smart as fuck. It's like the way he touches the leg and the way he steps away. It's almost like some Floyd shit. It touches you, hard to touch him. Yeah. He's good at it.
He's methodical the way he switches his stance. But why do we keep talking about what happened before? Stretching, bro. We got our guy back there. The guy sitting down doing nothing is fucking stretching. Thanks. We'll stop. Go ahead. Wait, you done? You want to leg stretch it? Yeah. Okay.
Sure, bro.
Yeah.
Stretch your hips. Yeah. Oh shit, tall people problems.
Right. So, but why do we keep talking about what happened in another organization? They fought in UFC twice. It's 1-1, but we're acting
then
like
it's quality over quantity.
Well, but it should be they both look.
It's quality over quality.
No, well, Izzy was winning all 4 rounds, got dropped at the last.
So then it's quality over quality.
Well, it's quality over. They should run it back, and then there's no more debate. You're 1-1 in UFC. One took the belt. You got your belt back.
Draw in the next fight.
Well, then I said they both vacate and they've got to retire. You play for pinks. You beat me, I retire. I beat you, you retire.
Ooh.
Play for fucking pinks. If all that talk,
you retire from this weight class.
Retire from the fucking sport if you're that
Oh my
that
God.
feud. Fuck it, dude. He first of all, his kid did the, and then Izzy. Which look, people were roasting him. I kind of like that petty. Living somebody's head rent free. He went to his kid and it's like his dad just got knocked out. The kid's in tears and he goes. I was like, okay, bro, that's kind of funny.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's so fucked
I
up.
shouldn't even be laughing.
But it's kind of funny. That's some shit you would do, and it was kind of funny.
I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that? Never?
I mean, it's just like I draw lines in the sand certain spots.
When it comes to kids?
And it's like, yeah, I try not to mess with the women and I try not to mess with the kids.
But the kids,
You know what I mean?
but he
It's
should have
like-
let his kid disrespect Izzy like that.
And, and you know, it's like, but you never know what happened after they left there. You never
Yeah,
know if
you
his
never know.
dad was you know like, hey son, we don't disrespect people like that.
Oh,
you know?
100%.
And he seems like a good guy. He doesn't seem like the type of guy who wants to be doing all that type of stuff after a fight.
No, they talked about it
it's like,
afterwards.
you never know. You never know. But for you to feel that way about what a kid did to you
He did the
for that
petty-
many years, it's like
thought about.
I mean, fuck, bro. Yeah,
You got to run that back one.
talk about holding a grudge.
Yeah, that's the worst. That's like the
It's
worst.
It's like I'm not even mad at you for beating me.
Yeah.
I'm mad at your
Fucking
kid
kid
for
for-
the shit that he did.
He
It's
didn't
like-
go to his family. He didn't go to his coaches. He went to the kid and went. Look, which
That's rough.
they got to run that back. I think they have to run that back. That's I don't know.
I don't want to see it at 85.
Yeah.
I don't. Like, I mean, I don't want to see. Like, it's like, it's up to him. It's his life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't want to see him cut that much weight because at the end of the day, it's like, I just don't think it's like great for the body and longevity,
Yeah.
and I don't think it's good to fight like that, man. It's like I think it was Cheeto said it. It was like, you know, we cut all this weight and do all this crazy shit before we go out and have a fist fight. It's some crazy shit to do. So the fist fight's not crazy. It's the shit that you do to get ready for the fist fight.
Cutting that much weight on
You know what I mean?
yourself.
It's like, it's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, but it's part of the sport. And it's a huge part of the sport. And if you're going with somebody that grapples, it's a huge weight. It's a huge advantage to have extra weight, right?
Yep.
But they're two striking guys, you know.
Yeah.
And Pereira's a big guy, and I would like to see that. I would like to see that fight at 205, and maybe it shapes out one day at 205. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe they leave MMA 1-1, and maybe Izzy got his long lost get back, and Pereira is confident enough and happy enough with all that he's done, and he's good with it.
But how fucked up would
I
it
don't
be?
want to see it at 85.
They both go up to 205. It's the same fight. That's
I want to see. That's where I want.
Yeah,
I'd rather
I
see
mean,
it at
let him go up to 205, but I think
But
that's crazy.
It plays more for Pereira than it does for Izzy.
Yeah.
I think at 185, I think he's got it. You know what I mean? It's gonna have to be somebody like with a Pereira type of mindset that's willing to put him up against that cage and throw those blows. But at 205, I think he deals with bigger problems. I mean, they're bigger guys, right?
I would love to see Izzy though and Jamahal like touch him up. I think that would be a sick. Just
Touch him up universe.
oh my god, I think that would be a great striking clinic to watch.
I think so too.
They had that just a style of matchup.
I think so too. I think Jamal gets it done though.
Yeah, I think Jamahal would have too much power for him when he caught him. But to see, that's what they should do. They should let Izzy fight Pereira at 205.
It'd be three
and then
rounds.
you get Jamahal Hill get the winner.
Yeah, I think within 5 he'd get him done.
I think he would take him out. Once he connected, Izzy would give him that filling out, but then he'd connect. That'd be a fun fight to watch.
Jamal's not gonna sit back and wait
No.
on the leg kicks, and you know he's not gonna play those games, and you know it's like
He's gonna come in.
and it's like, and he's fast, and people think, you know, it's like.
So then who the fuck is that 185? There's just like that's crazy. They both go up. They didn't even think it. Then
It's like it's best. You know, it's like it's fun.
yeah, you're gonna go back up. Well, you said you might go back up one day.
85.
Yeah.
It's like I don't think there's any fights at 170 right now. I would like to do 185 for my next fight, but at the end of the day, I don't really think it. You know, it's like they give me anybody they give me at 170, cool, I'm happy with it. Anybody they give me at 185, cool, I'm happy with it. Just fucking
Just give me a
something.
fight.
You know what I mean? It's like, fuck, I don't want to sit at home and not do anything. It's like my kid's about to be gone for summer break. This is the time I want to fight. You know,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like I
that
don't have
time.
a kid at the house. I can train as much as I want. You know, it's like I can still run ragged. It's like I don't have to be on a curfew. It's like I got my own building. I can train in the middle of the fucking night if I want to. It's like I can
for
come
June.
back. Fucking give me 185. I can come back drunk from the fucking bar in the middle of the night and get another session in because I'm just fucking in the zone
Yeah.
and I want to fight. It's like, and I don't have to be the healthiest person in the world. I just have to be good timing and ready to fucking move.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
No, you got plenty of time. You don't want to fight an international fight week, July 4th. You got July.
I want to go
May-
after. I want to go after.
After?
Right, either right
go.
after or right before.
Right before. End of June, right after.
And if it's right after, please let it be 185 so I can be drunk International Fight Week.
Yeah,
Turn
you
around
want
and
to-
fight the week after and say I knocked a man out
Left hand Larry.
After being fucking
Hangover Harry.
yeah. I want to be left. I want to be left Larry and Hangover Larry. I want to be Larry.
All that.
Larry. Yeah,
All that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
Call me
blast.
Larry.
Larry.
Yeah. I mean,
Left hook Larry. Hangover Harry. Wait.
oh, that's what it is. Harry.
Yeah,
Call me
Harry.
Larry.
Larry.
Or
Harry.
Larry.
Which one is it? Harry. Larry.
Harry, or is it Harry Larry?
I don't know.
But I did Larry before I did Harry. Pause.
Mike.
And this is episode 23, right?
Episode 23.
I think we should call it a wrap
Yeah,
there.
episode 23.
Hey, we're still sponsored by Bow Valley, aren't we? Even if we're not, shout out to fucking Bow Valley.
Bow Valley.
I need some more sauce.
Good.
I'm being
good
dead
sauce.
ass. Yeah,
We
you
need
guys
some sauce.
too?
We could put it on the table. But come on.
And Liquid Death. We need full time and throw a fucking bottle of Jose Cuervo on here, man.
Oh, yeah.
I got Jose Cuervo pouring
We
out
need
my
a
fucking
bottle.
pores after a weekend in Houston.
How was that? It was fun. We won't say that on the air. We'll offline. Jose Cuervo.
Why would you bring that up? You know I got. Hey, man,
You just said it.
Cut this shit, man. I got girl problems and shit.
You
bringing
said-
up
you said-
motherfucking shit that happened out there, man.
I did
Goddamn.
not- you
Hey, did you cut this shit yet, man? 'Cause
he
I'm
goes,
over here, I'm about to
hey,
tell
hey,
these motherfuckers
listen to
about
Kev.
some shit. You ain't cut it yet, did you?
Hey.
I see the red button still.